What is the simplest, quickest way to categorize all of the emails that you're collecting in your e-commerce site so that you know exactly what to email and to whom? I'm Justin Thang. I believe that the right systems help you grow wealthy, stay healthy, and have more meaningful relationships. If you agree and you want to know more about this topic or topics like this, then click the like button right now and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to be notified whenever I post. In this video, we're going to be looking at the 4 groups of people that every e-commerce brand has and needs to start treating with care. I promise that by the end of this video, you'll have 4 action steps that you can go and use immediately in your business or your brand. Stay until the very end because I'll also show you how you can plan your own segmentation using my cheat sheet. So, what is customer segmentation? Customer segmentation is the act of dividing a market by their characteristics, such as age, gender, or income. This allows businesses to develop marketing strategies that speak specifically to these groups. And it makes them feel like they are being talked to as individuals. Segmenting your customers into different groups helps you tailor your marketing efforts so that you're more effective at reaching each group individually. If you don't do this well, you risk burning your audience out by batch and blasting the same generic content to everyone. So, let's get into it. What are the segments that we can use in every single e-commerce business or brand? Let's start with the low engagement non-customers. These guys have never bought from your business before, and they don't seem to be paying much attention to your website, ads, social media posts, or your emails. Now, it's your job to keep these customers engaged, or rather, these non-customers or customers to be engaged. So what makes this engagement level so low? Well, to start with, you could ask them. Maybe you're not asking them the questions or interacting with them in any way at all. Perhaps they don't see you or your ads, or they're not getting your emails, or if they do, they're not opening them. Now remember, with recent changes, a little catch here, with the recent changes in iOS 14, Apple's iOS 14, it can be a bit difficult seeing who has opened your emails because a lot of that data has now disappeared. So instead, you want to see from the people that you sent an email who then went on to look at the website. And then you can connect the dots that way. The fact is that many of these low engagement, non-customer individuals are just not interested in doing business with you right now and may never be. Additionally, they're still likely to be costing you money if they're still on your mailing list and you continue to pay for their record in your CRM or for sending the mail. Now, the other thing that can happen is you can damage your own sender rate. That is, if your ISP, your email provider, notices that lots of people in your database are not opening emails or engaging, what that can do is send a signal that you are spam. And both email inboxes and your email ISP might throttle you down. In other words, limit your ability to reach as many people. I hope that it's clear that if there's a way of stopping this communication to this segment, then it makes sense to do so now. The second group is highly engaged non-customers. These people have a higher intent to purchase than your average visitor and are therefore more likely to purchase on your site if they decide to convert. This segment represents those visitors who have never been in touch with your brand despite visiting the website multiple times over the course of several months, or in some cases, years, or even decades. In this case, there could be several reasons why. They might not like what you have on offer, or they may have been deterred by prices or a lack of trust in buying online. Maybe they couldn't find exactly what they were looking for after browsing through all of your product pages. Or perhaps it was just too much effort trying to compare products across different brands. But one thing's for certain, these people won't ever become customers unless something changes. The third group of people are the inactive and churned customers. Inactive and churned customers are those who have not purchased anything in the last 6 months. They are customers, but they've not visited your website in the last 6 months, or they've not bought anything. They're just not engaged with any marketing communications in the last 6 months, or engaged with any customer service within that time either. These customers are more likely to be lost forever than any other segment. The final group is your highly engaged customers. These are just frankly the best customers ever. Their behavior shows that they're constantly coming back to your website or store and have a specific need that your product or service fills. They are looking for solutions to their problems and are ready to spend more on it. Customers who shop frequently and are highly engaged with your brand do so because they are looking for something special from you. They will make repeat purchases from you again and again. And if you deliver what they want on time, every time, they will become brand advocates, meaning they will leave reviews and tell friends about you, which is the best form of marketing. So I did promise you that you would have a cheat sheet that you could use to map out this segmentation. So I've included this sheet down below in the descriptions, and you will be able to just simply segment your audience based on their high engagement or low engagement versus whether they've bought from you previously or not. Then what you can do is you can take a highlighter or a pen and simply map out where you think you've done really well currently in your marketing. Mark that green. Anywhere that you think you've done a great job. If you think you've done a mediocre job, highlight it orange. And if you've done a really bad job, highlight it red. You want to start with the red. Start with the red, then make your way to the orange, and then see if you can make the green sections even better. There's also a handy little box underneath each of these segments so that you can decide what you want to do next for that particular group of people. For example, if they are highly engaged and they're already a customer, perhaps it's time to ask them for a review, or to recommend a friend, or to introduce them to a loyalty program. If they are low engagement and they are a customer, oh no, they're about to leave. Send them an offer to re-engagement. What have they bought in the past that you can re-offer them now, or perhaps offer a discount or a bundle so they can get better value out of the same product that they enjoyed last time. Likewise, if they are not a customer yet, but they are highly engaged, this is what we would typically call an MQL, a marketing qualified lead, because they are showing lots of interest, but just haven't seemed to have purchased yet. Why is that? It's probably trust or price. And finally, if they are not a customer and they are low engagement and they have been in your database for a long period of time, say more than 120 days, it's time to clean them out. Starting with this basic segmentation will help you identify the different journeys that your customers and would-be customers are on, as well as which elements of each journey should be included in your marketing strategy, like content, product selection, pricing tactics, and communication methods. Have you created emails and ads for each of these 4 groups in your marketing? Leave me a comment down below to tell me what it would mean for you and your brand if you did this better than your competition. And as always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you didn't, a thumbs down is okay too, because the feedback helps. This has been Justin Theng. Thanks for joining me this time, and I will see you again soon.